And we are live. It's Ed Bailey, Cribl TV with Erin Sweeney. How awesome.
Hello.
Okay,
How's
Erin
it going?
Sweeney. Okay, this is the coolest thing of Erin Sweeney on our live stream. I got to say, the first time I met Erin was a long time ago. Erin helped me with a presentation, and it was like magic. I mean, it just could not believe it. And so thrilled to finally work with you.
I am thrilled to be here on the live stream, Ed. I am a first-time caller, long-time listener.
I
Um,
appreciate that. I mean, you're the one person that's listening, so that's awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
well, I'll plug for a recent session. Everyone should listen to the. Well, I think both the AIML session was really good, and the one about reference architectures was really, really good. So folks are always asking us.
Reference architecture was a favorite. We did a second. We did a second one with Eugene after that.
Yeah.
We're going to try to do a third one next week with one of our top architects, and we are going to debate the merits of syslog. So there will be, there will almost be physical contact, and so I mean there will be, so it's going to be funny.
Strong opinions will be formed and reformed.
Only nerds are going to argue about UDP and syslog, but you know what? There are strong opinions there.
These are strong opinions. These are long-held, almost religious topics. So
absolutely.
Yes.
So
excellent.
Thank you. So a little bit of news that we mentioned. All about the reference architecture. We did that. We're going to do that again coming up. Also, we're going to try next week to have Andrew Morris, the founder of Gray Noise, on the live stream. Really excited to talk. Really excited to talk to him and about the future of Gray Noise. So, Erin is here for a major announcement. Something super exciting. I am personally very excited about. So, Erin, go ahead, kick it off. Tell us what's going on.
Everyone, CriblCon, the real CriblCon with real live content is coming to you at the Mirage in Las Vegas on July 17th. So mark your calendars now. July 17th, 2023 in Las Vegas. We bring you CriblCon!
Gotta love it. So just put a nice QR code with a link to the CriblCon sign up. We give you all the details right on the live stream. This is super exciting. So tell me, so what makes up CriblCon? What is CriblCon?
Sure. So this is kind of last year we had a party for CriblCon, and basically we just got everybody together because we're still a young company. Nick Tank, who's our head of product, mentioned this morning, we're like a Benjamin Button company that everybody thinks we're really old and really mature, but we're really only a 5-year-old company. So we're still building. So this is, again, a building year. Last year, we had parties. We got people together live and in person, kind of coming out of COVID. We had a really good time, but people asked us if we could deliver some more content. So this year, we heard you, as we do at Cribl, customers first. And we're going to deliver some more content. So it's still not a huge amount of content, a day of content where we'll do a keynote to let you know what's up, the latest innovations, what's on the roadmap, what's coming, all that good stuff to kind of get you pumped and aligned on the Cribl vision. And then the rest of the day, we'll have breakout sessions, some hopefully presented by our community members and great Cribl users who are smarter than us and using the product every day. So they know some really great ways that they can share ideas with their peers on how the product is working for them, or the products, I should say. And then the other piece will have some hands-on lab content. We will have some like demo areas so you can get hands-on to solve specific problems, to engage with our developers, with our UX folks, with our product folks, and both provide feedback and ask questions about specific scenarios about Edge and Search, our emerging products. Then, as we like to do, we will have a party again, because that's sort of our casual, informal way to get lots of folks together. One of my favorite things to do at these things is understand people who have similar use cases or similar technologies or from similar industries. And I think, just connecting them together is one of my favorite things to do, and just watch as other people nerd out about, how they're solving similar problems, how they're addressing particular technology challenges, and working on solutions together. I love it when I see multiple people who've never worked together just start whiteboarding together to start solving a problem. And this is the kind of magic that we will create space for at CriblCon.
It sounds awesome. I can't wait. I think training is going to be really good. Hopefully, maybe I can lead some of the training. We can argue about syslog.
Yeah.
So tell me, are we going to have a call? Let's talk about the call for papers as well, because we
This
want our community people involved.
Definitely. We have ideas about what you might like to see, but again, we're not using the product every day. Well, some of us are, but not all of us are. And we're not using it in your production environment.
Right.
So we need to understand what are the things that are challenging for you? What are the things that you need to learn? What beyond what's available in Cribl University, beyond what's available in these live streams and in the docs and in the sandboxes, what else do you want to see and what else do you want to learn? So submit your ideas. In the Slack channel, there's a CriblCon Slack channel in the community Slack. So you can submit your ideas there for what you'd like to see. But then if you would also like to share your win, your success story, your half success story where you made a lot of good progress, but there's more you want to do, or there are challenges that you overcame as you were deploying Stream or Cloud or Edge, we want to hear those things. And not just us. I'm not actually talking about us. I'm talking about the royal we in terms of the community, right? Your peers, you learn best from one another. And so we're giving you that platform to share your wins, your success stories, your challenges, and help your peers and your fellow Criblers understand how they can solve more problems using Cribl's products.
Yep. Feedback is truly a gift, and so we want to hear about the good, the bad, the things that aren't being covered, so that way we can make sure we get that out in front of everyone. Because if you're having a problem, someone else is too. We're definitely going to talk about architecture. We're going to talk about deployment. We're going to talk about best practices. But this is where, what else we're going to talk about is what that's why it's so important to have ideas from the community. If you want to present, you got a great idea you want to talk about in front of your peers, albeit, please. Hey, just we got a couple of comments. Pork, thank you for the call out. Logan, thank you very much. Aleem, thank you very much for joining. I really appreciate it.
Hi, guys. Those are all folks that I know who I think have spoken at conferences before, and if not, now's your chance.
Exactly.
The other thing I will add to this is if you don't have a fully formed idea, no worries, because that's what we're here for. On the advocacy team, we've got folks who are using Cribl every day and are also good at helping you. Many of us have educator backgrounds, and so we can help you just crystallize and work out the message that you want to share. So we'll partner with you. Everyone whose paper is selected, we will partner with you. We will assign a Cribl sort of liaison to help you work on your presentation so that you are articulating sort of the wins and you are articulating the lessons learned, and that we also give folks something to walk away with, right? Because the goal should really be, you don't come and you sit there and, you're bored or passive. We want you to build some real relationships and people that you're going to go home and still continue to speak with via Slack or other channels. But also we want you to be able to go home and implement something new in your instance, or maybe not at work, but play around with the sandboxes, play around with the free Cribl Cloud, your free Cribl Cloud instance, and you can check things out in there. So there's so many cool functions that you can do. We hear a lot of customers that are using Stream for cloud migration. So as they're moving from on-prem tools into the clouds, that we're able to help them route, we're able to help them rethink just how they approach their data to optimize, normalize, enrich that data. So those would be great use cases. How did you migrate to the cloud, or how did you do other digital transformation? We also hear a lot about folks doing SIEM evaluations or SIEM migrations, or even multi-SIEM. There's more and more folks that I talk to. I don't know. How about you, Ed? Are you talking to folks that are asking about multi-SIEM sort of deployments?
It's not unusual, especially for larger companies, to have multiple SIEMs. And there's something I think there is always have to have a discussion. I think you have to weigh the pros and cons of a multi-SIEM deployment with your overhead. But it's definitely out there. So we got a quick question. So JR from LinkedIn is asking, will there be a virtual option?
So this is a great question. Because this is year one, I don't know that we will do a virtual option, but we will record all the content and make it all available post-event. And we have some ideas on how we can make it timely and hopefully not have people wait weeks and months to get their hands on their event. But we will make everything available post-event. So not fully virtual, but you will be able to have access to the content.
Yeah, JR, we're going to get it out there for you fast. So, but hopefully next year we'll have something. We'll have a virtual option for you. And please, thank you for all the engagement. We definitely, questions are great, comments. So we're here to help.
Excellent. So yeah, on the, just going back to the call for papers, the SIEM migration topic, as you said, what are the SIEMs you might be evaluating? How did you do the evaluation? Or even what are the considerations if you want to have a multiple SIEM deployment? Or what are the considerations as you're migrating? What are some ways that folks have, just thought through their data strategy? One of the other things I think we see are more and more folks not sending everything to the SIEM. It used to be sort of the clearinghouse for all certainly security related data, but now folks are sending stuff to S3 and other locations so that they can manage their SIEM licenses. What do you think is interesting about that?
Yeah, architecture is a great spot. It's a great spot for the diversity, and also to show it's hard when you're working in one company to understand what everyone else is doing. And that's why CriblCon is great, because we can talk about SIEM and a data lake, S3, using Snowflake as your data lake. There's a lot of options there. So share with your community. Yeah,
I think there's a blog coming soon about Databricks integration with Stream. So tell us what is interesting to you. And if we even don't make it a session, then that also helps us build the content in terms of packs or other educational content that will be rolling out this year. We're pretty pumped, not to go beyond just CriblCon, but there's a lot of content that we're planning to build. We're re-platforming Cribl Curious, which is our Q&A site. We're launching a Cribl Bytes series that is that goes along with Cribl University. So it's just smaller chunks of things that folks can engage with. There's also, we do a monthly virtual user group. So JR, even though we will not have a virtual CriblCon, we do a virtual user group. And the last one was a customer presenting about WEC and WEF and how he's making those choices to use Stream to optimize their WEC and WEF deployment. Yeah. What are some of your other favorite stories that you've heard recently, or things that are really impactful, Ed, for customers?
I just want to make Paul, thank you for the comment. Greg, glad to see you're so excited. And also, if y'all have ideas, this is a place to share. If or as use the call for ideas as well. But in terms of stories, so much is about, especially in this economic environment, companies are incredibly concerned about how do we make our engineering time more innovative, less time on admin work, and also manage your OpEx spend. And also how do you improve your architecture while managing your costs? And that's what, for example, when you talk about splitting out your analytics function from your SIEM, long tail of payback. And not only does it help you manage your costs, slow your OpEx growth, but it also gives you better capabilities. You can run your deep queries in your data lake and not have to incur the cost of a SIEM. And typically, you're going to get better results too. You have better analytics tools, and so it's a really common pattern I'm starting to see. And I applaud it, because it gives you so many different benefits. It's not just about cutting costs.
It's true. It's true. I think we hear, there's a lot of do more with less, I think, too, is a theme I hear from folks a lot. So it's not necessarily saving costs. It's how do we find more efficiencies? How do we, get more value from our existing tools, our existing stack, and deliver that back to the business.
Migrations are another big theme right now. A lot of companies are interested in finding something better than what they have now. And so it's great that we can help support with Stream. We can have their data going into their old platform, that same data going to their new platform, so that they can have a safe, steady, relatively risk-free migration that's controlled. And they don't have to install a million new agents, and it just makes things so much easier.
Yeah.
So that's another big theme.
Gives you that peace of mind, right? You can sort of look at both instances simultaneously and understand, all right, do I have parity now? Do I feel confident in sort of turning the old stuff off? So
that's really hard to do otherwise. I mean, basically you're saying via con Dios, we're going to hope for the best. And so these are by being able to do A/B comparisons, and does the data look right? And just, it gives you even the ability to fail back if you need to. And
Yep.
so those are big things. When you're talking to a business leader, so many times what they care about is, are we gonna maintain our posture, our observability and security posture during
Right.
the migration? Are we
Right.
gonna do it quickly? One thing you always got to think about is when you buy a new tool, say you're spending $1 million a year on the latest and greatest observability tool. If it takes you 9 months to implement it, that means you're setting $750,000 on fire
Yep.
while you're migrating. And
Waiting. Yeah.
so, yeah, while you're waiting, and you've got no value out of that tool. So every day that you can accelerate that migration, and if you can take that 9 months to 3 months, that's a big payback. Makes your leaders happy.
This is related to a story I heard just a few weeks ago. I don't know if I'll be able to quickly pull up the exact timeline, but they were evaluating AIOps tools. And so they were able to just really compress the tool evaluation cycle. And then they wanted to get the AIOps tool because they process mortgages. So like if they have downtime, it's real, that's real hundreds of thousands of dollars for minutes of downtime. And so they were able to bring this new AIOps tool on board. I think it was like 6 weeks. I don't want to exaggerate. I'm trying to look really quick,
Yeah,
but they brought it on so much more quickly versus historically it would have taken them, as you just said, like 7 months to get something like that stood up. And they were able to just get that value so much more quickly. And then, their own MTTR numbers were decreased, their availability scores were able to go up. And again, just having more confidence in the way you're delivering your services and your products out to your customers. We can't take full credit for it, but we can certainly accelerate these projects.
Right.
Awesome.
And that's what's so important. And that's why you show us this is a way for you all to show off what you're doing. And this is something, if you need ideas, I'm available to help with that too. Contact me in the community, contact me on social media. Email is ed@cribl.io. Keep that real short. And the idea is just, get in touch. We're here to help with these ideas because we can't have everyone, but we want to hear from you.
Yeah.
And one thing is that we can definitely, if we don't have enough space in the CriblCon, we can start bringing people in the live stream because we want to hear from you and get your feedback.
Yep. Well, I mean, the other thing too, just again, going to broader feedback, again, since I don't want to talk about COVID, but since we're still kind of coming out of that, and I think live events came back last year, but we're looking to build this year, and we started to do some user group meetings. So we had, we're calling them IRLs. So in real life, we had one in Austin this week and one in St. Louis this week. I got another one too.
There's going to be one in Atlanta soon too. I'm really excited about that.
Chicago, Dallas. There's a whole bunch. You can go into the user group channel in Slack, and there's a community calendar link at the top. But yeah, we had Jared Seats from Accenture Federal speak this week. So that's the other thing is, if we can't get you in for CriblCon, we are probably coming to a city near you, or reach out to us and we will partner with you to make it happen. Because we are always happy to buy beer and pizza for our friends who want to talk nerdy about Cribl or architectures or data or observability.
I think Paul is volunteering to host CriblCon in Denver.
Sweet.
There you go, Paul. We're here about it. Let us know.
We will follow up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, this is fun. Does anybody else want to volunteer for stuff?
Wait
till I get to see I'm going to go check the CriblCon submission page and see if folks have already submitted their call for papers. A couple of things to say too. So March 31st is the deadline. The form is a Google form, so it's sort of progressive. If you start to fill it out and then you need to take a break or come back to it, or you want to noodle a little bit on what you want to submit, the form will save what you have started to enter. And, again, feel free to just reach out to us. We like to think we're approachable and collaborative and all those good things, all those good traits of transparency and openness and collaboration. So we want to help you feel successful around what you want to, and confident.
I'm looking forward to Clint's opening remarks. I think that'll be a lot of fun. It'll be great to hear about what we're doing now, hear about the future. We're going to have some great sessions, and we'll have lunch. We'll have some more sessions. And then we're going to have a really fun time afterwards. The area at Mirage where we're going to be is going to be really nice.
Nice. Yep. The other thing I would say too, so while we want everyone to come on Monday because there's a lot of sessions, we will host almost like an expo area where we'll have several demo stations. So that'll be set up all day on Monday, but then we'll have that set up through the week. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, perhaps you're across the street at a different conference that week, maybe. But if you need a little break from that conference atmosphere, come back over and join us at CriblCon, where we'll have sort of like an extended, we won't have sessions all week, but we will have demo areas so you can get, again, some more hands-on time, some whiteboarding time. We'll just have, a comfy area for people to collaborate, grab some snacks, and just kind of chill. So it's about a 15-minute walk from the Venetian, 15-minute walk from the Venetian. So you need a break, then come on over.
That sounds really great. Does anyone out in the community have any questions? If not, let's get questions. Otherwise, so I have it in the banner. If you join the Cribl Slack community, cribl.io/community. We're here for the questions if someone has anything to share. And Erin, anything else you want to say?
No, I mean, the one thing that is probably important that we did not yet mention, that there will, of course, be amazing Cribl swag. So
there we go.
Don't forget to, another important reason to come is that we will have limited edition Cribl stickers and badges and swag and the like. So, get some new decorations for your water bottles and your laptops to show your cred as an early Cribl adopter.
There we go. That'll be lots of fun.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it. Is there anything else you want to share?
No, just
good time. Swag.
Hit us up in Slack if you have any questions. I'm Erin at cribl.io. So Ed and Erin, simple things to remember. Find us if you have questions. We're here to help, and we can't wait to see you all. It'd be awesome.
Erin, thank you very much for being here. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Really appreciate your time. Can't wait to do it again soon.
Yeah. Have a great day, all.
All right. Take care. Thank you.
Bye.